Hey there, my name is Ashley, and I was doing some research in your area. I came across your website. I reached out to the office and I spoke with Bobby. I figured I'd shoot you this quick video that will show you 3 things that you can do to beat out your competition online. I'm not trying to waste either of our time, so if by the end of this video you like what you hear and you become more interested in how we can grow your business online, give me a call so we can chat. If not, no harm, no foul. Just take the tips that I'm about to give you in this video and put them into action for yourself. All that I ask is for some feedback on this video. So let's jump into it. The 3 major things that I want to go over today in this video are content, citations, and backlinks. Now, when it comes to your content, it has to be unique. It cannot be copied from anywhere, or Google will flag your site for plagiarism. Google likes to see at least 1,500 words on a homepage. And looking at your guys' homepage here now, you guys have roughly 150 words of content. Now, all that is highlighted is all considered content. Even what your pictures are saved as, that's also considered content. And in the eyes of Google, content is king because Google can only read, so the more content you have, the better. Now, I did a general search in your area, dentist, Asheville, North Carolina, and I found that these guys down here, Asheville Dental Associates, are your competitors. Now, taking a look at what their, front page, homepage content looks like, they have roughly 300 words of content, which is very beatable. But going back to this general search I did in your area, I'm just going to break down Google for you. Google is broken down into 3 different sections. There's the ads, the GMB, and the organic section. Now, the first thing that we usually see up top here are the ads. They're not there now, but 9 times out of 10 they are. And people pay Google to have those ads. And if they're not done correctly, they can definitely become a money pit. And honestly, if you're ranking in the other areas that I'm about to go over and show you, it's unnecessary to run them. But moving on to this next section we see here, this is the GMB, the Google My Business. And what dictates you ranking in this section here is a citation. A citation is your name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories, such as Yellow Pages, City Star, even Facebook is one of them, but also having reviews and pictures. You've got to stay up to date with this area here. But as you can see, Asheville Dental is in that top position. And you want to be somewhere in this top 3. I know when I go to Google, these 3 are the first ones I'm looking at. But we can go over here to a resource that I use called White Spark. And it's a paid tool that I use, but we can see how many citations your competitor Asheville Dental has and where they're getting them from. You can see that they have 68 citations, and the DA is the domain authority, meaning how strong it is of that citation, 0 being the weakest, 100 being the strongest. And all of these red ones, see how they say submittable? We would go and submit for all of those for your website and your business. What works for them will work for you. But I'd also like to go in and add 80 to 100 more to really swamp out that competition. And on top of that, it gets your name, address, and phone number out there. So when people are searching for your services, they can find you easier. But going back to that general search I did, moving on to the next section. The third thing I want to cover is this section here. This is the organic section. And this area directly deals with your website. But what gets you ranked in this area is a backlink. A backlink is a link created when one website links back to your website. In Google's eyes, it's kind of like a vote from that other website vouching that your business is trustworthy and legit. But just like a citation, backlinks are also not created equal. For example, you're a dentist, so if you were to have a Pizza Hut linking back to you, it's not going to be as powerful as having another dentist from a different area linking back to your site. You want the most relevant backlinks linking back to your site for the most effectiveness. But as you can see, your site is not first. I actually went through this first page and you guys are not on this first page at all. And this is on this first page is, somewhere where you want to be. And to get you there, we need to beat out the competition in every aspect. Now we go over to another resource that I use called Ahrefs. And Ahrefs is another paid tool, but it just basically shows me an overview of your stats. And here you can see you have 146 organic keywords, 166 backlinks pointing at your site. Your UR, which is the strength of your overall page, is 26, and your DR, which is the strength of your overall backlink profile, is a 10. Now, if we go over to your competitor's site, Asheville Dental Associates, you can see that they have 608 organic keywords, 438 backlinks, their UR is 25, and their DR is 24. Now, the good thing about this is we can go into their backlinks and we can see all the different backlinks they have. Now, we would go and we would submit for all these stronger and more powerful backlinks here for your business, bringing in that traffic to your website. But to go back, we can also go into the organic keywords and we can see what organic keywords they are being found for. Once this loads. Now, as you can see, these are all different keywords that they are being found for. The value meaning how many times that specific keyword is being searched each month, and the KD is the keyword difficulty, meaning how hard it is to rank that specific keyword, 0 being the easiest, 100 being the hardest. Now, we would go and we would find throughout all of your competitors the keywords that are relevant to your services in your area, that are high volume, low KD. And just to show you a few, like all of these, Asheville Dentist, 700. That is being searched 700 times a month. And the difficulty to rank that is a 32, which that is bringing in those out of those 700 searches, that's bringing them in 149 clients. And you miss out on that by, not having those and by not being number one. But we would go in, like I said, and get all those strong keywords, and we would place them throughout that 1,500 words of content on your homepage. And you need one keyword per every 100 words, so Google doesn't flag your site for keyword stuffing. So yeah, I hope that was helpful. But just to go over everything and recap, we went over content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words of keyword-rich content. We went over citations, which is your name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories. And you want to have at least 200 to 300 of these to, really beat out the competition by a landslide. But on top of that, like I said earlier, it gets your name out there in different directories so people can find you easier when they're searching for your services. And the third thing that we went over were backlinks. You need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you can be number one across Google. I can get you there. So you can either go with this information that I've provided you with today and do this on your own. Like I said, I'm totally cool with that. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can call or text me at 570-536-4151. Once again, my name is Ashley and my number is 570-536-4151. I hope this video was helpful and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great one.